What is wrong with Brampton?
What do you mean? What's wrong with Brampton? Hold on, you're not just gonna attack Brampton like that.
Yeah, what's wrong with Brampton? Why can't people in Brampton drive, bro? Like, well, for starters, accidents happen everywhere. Car accidents happen everywhere, but it just seems like the most avoidable accidents happen in Brampton. My in laws live in Brampton, and one time I was with my father in law. We were in the car, and it was a 2 lane going north, and there was two Mercedes Benz, beautiful vehicles, to the right of us, and they're basically gunning it. They're we could have been in a 60. They're doing like 90. So that's not the insane part. Here's the insane part. The guy who was in front, so the first Mercedes Benz, bro. Remember I said they're doing 90, eh?
Yeah.
And they're like one car's here, so they're this close to each other, and the car in the front slams on the brakes. They're both doing 90. The car in the front slams on the brakes. So we naturally, of course, passed them because we didn't hit our brakes. So we passed them. So then the car behind him goes around the guy who slammed on the brakes. As he's passing him, he's looking at him, laughing, and then he peels off doing 90. Is this a game? Like that could have been death. That could have been death.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah. That type of stuff happens everywhere. But listen, there's a whole thing in Brampton. In case you haven't heard, there's a whole street racing thing going on over here, man. They started a whole section of the police. It's called Project Drift.
right,
Have you heard about it?
I haven't.
Okay, so Project Drift is this task force that they have assembled. It's like real life Fast and the Furious, man. Like real life Fast and the Furious. They have cops in these undercover cars, and they're going around and they're trying to break down these street racing and these drifting things that are going on. So there's a whole thing out here that's going on. So probably what you saw was a race going on, but you're
Okay,
talking about just
and that's fine. When I was in high school, like we used to go to the races and all that, and that's cool. That's
yeah.
fun. But you don't really do that. We would do that at night when there's less traffic, and to your point, in an industrial area. This was just on a regular side street. What's more than that is, you know, if you want to race and you want to do these fast and the furious things, you should probably, I don't know, be a good driver. Again, going back to the original point that I make, some of the accidents that happen in Brampton are just totally avoidable. There is stop signs, there's stop lights. Just, if you got your license, you know what these things mean. So, if I'm being totally honest with you, whenever I drive in Brampton, I feel like I am literally taking my life in my own hands, because
right.
I don't know what, I've been in Brampton so many times and I see so many accidents, but come on. I feel like nobody in Brampton, including you, Dre, nobody in Brampton should have a license, and you guys should just have one big public transportation. And even the guy who drives, hold on. Even the guy or the woman who drives the public transportation, they shouldn't be allowed to live in Brampton. That person should live in Toronto or some other area in the greater in the GTA, but they can't live in Brampton, because if you live in Brampton, you can't drive for shit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I love how you just say all that and then you're like, stop, your turn. Well, you know what? It is my turn. Okay? And I don't know what you're talking about. I can drive. Listen, I can drive. There are people that get into accidents out here, man. There are. And I'm not going to act like this is the greatest area to drive. I drive with that mentality for a reason. The main reason anybody gets into accidents, besides the fact that they probably just don't know how to drive, like, I don't know how people are getting their licenses, some people. I really, really don't. I don't. They probably have the connection or the links. But a lot of people that get into accidents, they get into accidents because they're either in a rush to get somewhere, or they're just on their phone, not paying attention. 9 times out of 10, when I'm driving by these people in Brampton, and I'm driving and I'm seeing them do these idiotic drive moves, or like the person that I hate the most is the one that will be driving in front of you and has to turn either left or either right, and refuses to indicate before doing that.
Right.
So it's either you're waiting, you're driving behind them, or you're driving really close to them and then you got to brake suddenly. Those are the people that I really hate. And Brampton, high percentage of those people. I'll give you that.
Right.
I'll give you that.
Right.
I'll give you that. But when it comes to just straight up accidents and people just getting crazy, listen, Brampton may be highlighted, but there is no place that beats downtown. There is absolutely no place that beats downtown Toronto. And I used to live in Scarborough, and the accidents in Scarborough are deadly. Like,
Right.
yes, we have lots of accidents here in Brampton, but all the accidents that happen on the east end are life and death. Like, it's either you're gonna have a light bender, or somebody is driving through your window.
Right.
So I'll take a little middle gap that we have here in Brampton. You know, I'll take the greater amount with the lesser severity of life.
All right. Well, all right. Well, I'm just saying, man. Brampton. I don't know. You guys. I think you. I don't know how y'all get your licenses, man. But okay.
I got
listen.
my license in Orangeville. I got mine in Orangeville.
Straight up. I know you did.